Throughout April, different organizations are raising awareness about autism, promoting acceptance and understanding, and celebrating the unique strengths of children and people on the spectrum. For years, the Rich Center for Autism at Youngstown State University has been working to improve the lives of people with autism through educational programs that let them reach their full potential and quality of life. Joining us to talk about autism awareness is Jake Ellis, community engagement and event organizer with the Rich Center. Jake, thank you so much for joining us here on 21 News at 5.
Thanks for having me, Andrew.
All right, we're going to talk all things autism awareness, and there's a lot of confusion and misinformation online over what autism is. Can you explain a little bit about what it means for somebody to be on the autism spectrum?
Sure. It really is a spectrum, right? So there's a great quote that my boss uses all the time. It's if you meet one person with autism, you've met one person with autism. They're all their own unique individual people. Some of them have different sensory issues. Some might have a sensitivity to sounds, others touch, other lighting. So you really just need to get to know each one on an individual basis.
Yeah, and I'm lucky enough to be on the Friends board for the Rich Center and see it every month. The great work the Rich Center does for everyone specifically, no matter what they might be dealing with or the work that they need. Tell us in whole what the Rich Center does for everyone on the autism spectrum.
Sure. So we are a center, right? We're a center, and we focus on treatment, education, and research for those affected by autism spectrum disorder. So we really want to be a community resource. Yes, we do have 60 students and families who use us on a daily basis, but our ultimate goal is to become a resource hub for the state of Ohio. Other educators can come to us and learn about autism spectrum disorder. Other families who might be waiting for services can also utilize what we have to offer. So the Rich Center is more than just our 60 families. Yeah. We just want to be a statewide, a regional hub.
Yeah, and there's such a financial benefit for these families as well that are sending their children not only to the Rich Center, but then you have other satellite resources as well throughout the valley.
Sure, absolutely. St. Charles is a great example of that. So we do have a couple of our students over in the St. Charles program, in addition to our center on Youngstown State University's campus.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about the online resources that are available to families who have individuals with autism. They can better understand their needs and then reach out to the Rich Center if it really comes down to that, if they really need the services of the Rich Center. Sure,
yeah. If you go to ysu.edu/rich-center, that'll take you directly to our landing page on YSU's website. And there's a number of resources that you can find there. Probably one of the most useful for everybody is the Parents Resources tab. We have a whole list of documents and resources and contacts that you can browse there and find what you're looking for.
Yeah, you know what? You have events throughout the year, but a big one coming up at the end of May. Rock the Rich Center, you're expanding it for 2025. Let's talk a little bit about Rock the Rich Center and how people can get involved, because it's a great way to learn more about what the Rich Center does.
Sure, absolutely. This year it's bigger than ever. We are having Rock the Rich Center at the Youngstown Foundation Amphitheater downtown on May 31st. It is truly a community event, right? So we moved outside. We're out of those walls that we were in a banquet hall. We were out visible to the community, to the public. Everybody can get involved. I mean, we have top sponsorship tiers that are still available, or you can get yourself in the door for a $25 lawn seat. And the great thing about this is, even if you're just coming to enjoy the music, when you leave that day, you're going to hear about the Rich Center. You're going to learn something about autism spectrum disorder, and it's really going to be a learning tool for the community.
Yeah, we're going to show a graphic quickly now about how you can get tickets. You can scan a QR code, makes it really easy. Learn more about the Rich Center, learn more on how to get tickets. May 31st, it starts with a pre-party that I'll be emceeing right at Penguin City.
Absolutely. We're glad you're going to be with us, rocking and rolling that day, Andrew. So Penguin City Brewing from 4 until 6. We have a pre-party going on, more live music happening there. Doors to the amphitheater open at 6:30. Come in for the big show with the Vindies and Lita Ford. And then after that, we aren't done yet. We're going to go right back to Penguin City for an after party until 1 in the morning. So it's a 9-hour event.
A great night, great music, great cause. Jake Ellis with the Rich Center for Autism. Thanks for joining us here on 21 News at 5.
Thanks.